In today's video, we're diving into a critical topic that could mean the difference between life and chaos in an emergency situation. In a world that's increasingly unpredictable, the importance of being prepared is more crucial than ever. It's easy to neglect certain essential items until we're in the thick of it, when the stuff really hits the fan, and suddenly, it's too late. Have you ever found yourself in a jam without the right tools or resources, wishing you'd thought ahead? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're going to explore the 11 items I wish I had on hand before the going got tough. This isn't just a list, it's a roadmap of lessons learned from experience. Underscoring the importance of foresight in disaster preparedness. Whether it's a natural disaster, an extended power outage, or any unpredictable event, the key to handling crises is having the right gear and supplies. So grab a notepad and buckle up, because we're about to go through these must-have items that can significantly enhance your readiness for any scenario. These aren't just basics, they're the unsung heroes you might not have considered, but will wish you had when the time comes. We're here to help you learn from our slip-ups, so you won't have to face those "I should have thought of that" moments. Don't wait until you're caught off guard. Be proactive, be prepared, and ensure that when disaster strikes, you're not left scrambling. So let's get started on building your ultimate emergency checklist right now. 11. Alternative cooking sources. In times when the ordinary conveniences of life, like utilities, go out the window, having backup options for cooking becomes not just practical but essential. As we find ourselves increasingly facing situations where gas and electricity might not be available, relying solely on them is a mistake. That's why exploring alternative cooking sources is the smart move, and it's one I wish I had considered sooner. So when you think of cooking without the traditional stove and oven, start with barbecues. Whether charcoal or gas, they're versatile and portable, ready to grill up a meal when the chips are down. If storing propane isn't in the cards for you, hot plates can be a great go-to. They offer compact and manageable solutions, powered by small tanks of butane, or even those clever USB rechargeable heat pads. And let's not stop there. Propane griddles offer great control for meals that need a steady, even heat, perfect for pancakes at sunrise or sizzling steaks at sunset. No propane on hand? No problem. This is where a dependable cooking rack for an open fire steps into the spotlight. Slipping into scout mode, it lets you channel those survival skills and infuse every dish with that wonderful, rustic, smoky essence. But never underestimate the art of wood fire cooking. It might require some practice, but once mastered, it allows for an impressive range of culinary possibilities. These alternative methods are not just makeshift solutions, they're reliable pathways to prepared, hearty meals, ensuring that when circumstances take a turn, you'll keep your energy levels high and spirits higher. Being proactive about your cooking options can make all the difference when the usual utilities aren't available. The next time you're thinking preparedness, don't overlook these essential cooking alternatives. They might just be the saving grace you need. 10. Stock up on food preservation supplies. Imagine waking up one day to find that your local supermarket is bare, the shelves depleted. So what now? In times of uncertainty, having a stockpile of preserved food can be a game changer. Food preservation is a time-honored tradition that has sustained humanity through countless tough times. Think about ancient civilizations. They relied on these techniques to make it through frigid winters and scorching summers. Canning jars, vacuum sealers, dehydrators. These aren't just fancy kitchen gadgets, they're your allies in the fight against food spoilage. Each tool plays a critical role in extending the shelf life of precious perishables. By learning to use them, you can have a pantry that is well stocked with everything from canned tomatoes to dehydrated meats. It's all about maximizing what you have and minimizing waste. When every bite counts, especially in survival scenarios, being resourceful with your food becomes essential. Plus, there's a satisfying sense of security knowing that you have a backup plan tucked away. Embrace the DIY spirit. Learning these skills allows you to make the most out of your harvest, whether you're preserving the bounty from your garden or grocery store deals. Investing in food preservation supplies is doubly beneficial. Not only do you safeguard yourself against potential shortages, but you also significantly cut down on food waste at home. So, as you prepare for uncertain times, take stock of your food preservation toolkit. Ensure you've got what it takes to keep your family well nourished, regardless of what comes next. Trust me, this is one thing you'll be grateful for when the going gets tough. Learn from my mistakes and stock up while you can. 9. The portable solar charger. Picture this: the power grid has just collapsed. Your phone is hanging on to its last bit of juice. and you desperately need to make a critical call. Panic sets in as you wonder how to maintain communication in this new reality. Enter the portable solar charger. This small, yet mighty device can be your key to survival when everything else fails. It taps into the sun's abundant, free energy to generate electricity, powering your essential electronics when you need them most. We're talking about charging your smartphones, keeping your radio in action, lighting up your flashlight, and so much more. All those gadgets we rely on to stay connected and informed become operational lifesavers in times of crisis, with the help of this charger. But what makes a portable solar charger indispensable? For starters, it's lightweight and compact, which means you can easily carry it in your backpack or emergency kit without sacrificing space or mobility. It's designed to endure harsh weather conditions, ensuring durability and reliability, even when the going gets rough. In emergencies, having a charger that can withstand the elements is more than a convenience, it's a necessity. Moreover, the appeal of a portable solar charger lies in its sustainability. The sun is an infinite power source, offering an energy reserve that's always on tap. In a world where power supplies are uncertain, a solar charger can mean the difference between staying in touch with loved ones or being cut off from communication entirely. 8. Essential personal protection items. In today's unpredictable and sometimes chaotic world, safeguarding yourself and your loved ones is more vital than ever. Imagine being caught off guard during an emergency with nothing to protect yourself. It's a scenario you'd rather avoid. That's where personal protection items come into play, serving as a shield against unforeseen threats. From simple yet effective tools like pepper spray, which provides a reliable non-fail defense, to more tactical gear such as self-defense batons, these items can be crucial in sticky situations. But what I wish I knew before stuff hits the fan, was the importance of not just having these items, but knowing how and when to use them. The moment a threat arises isn't the time for trial and error. Preparation is key. The focus should always be on preventing harm and ensuring safety, not on causing injury. And trust me, understanding the ins and outs of these items is just as important as possessing them. Navigating the maze of legalities is another aspect I overlooked. Certain self-defense items, like firearms or even tactical knives, can come with a host of legal requirements and responsibilities. Depending on where you live, some might require permits or entail specific legal training. It's not just about buying these items, it's about doing so wisely, ensuring you comply with the regulations, and most importantly, ensuring you're trained and prepared to use them safely. Reflecting on my experiences, I can't stress enough the significance of making educated choices regarding personal protection. Wake yourself not just with the gadgets but with the knowledge and skills to use them effectively and responsibly. Remember, preparation doesn't just mean gathering tools, it means developing a mindset ready to use them appropriately. Don't overlook this step, take it from someone who's learned the hard way. Number 7 on the list is all about emergency communication devices. A must-have that many people overlook until it's too late. Imagine yourself in a crisis scenario disconnected from the grid when every second counts. This is when staying connected goes beyond just convenience. It becomes essential. It's the bridge between chaos and clarity, solitude and support. Let's talk about two-way radios, for instance. These nifty gadgets are lifesavers, providing real-time updates and ensuring that your group can coordinate effectively. Whether you're coordinating an evacuation or simply checking in with family members, the reassurance of hearing another voice can't be underestimated. In a grid-down situation where cell phones are useless, these radios are an invaluable asset. But what happens if you're off the beaten path, where even radios might struggle? Enter signal whistles. Compact and lightweight, signal whistles are powerful tools when you've got no words left. They can capture attention in a way shouting never could, cutting through the ambient noise to alert others to your presence. When visibility might be compromised, this little device amplifies your reach. And let's not forget emergency flares, the nighttime heroes. Whether stranded in the wilderness or stuck by the roadside, a flare shoots up like a beacon, cutting through the darkness and signaling for miles around. It's a visually striking way to announce your need for help. These aren't just about sending messages, they're about ensuring you remain reachable. They're your lifeline, creating a channel for vital information to flow both ways. When you're preparing for the unforeseen, communication tools are not just a tick on your checklist, they're a critical strategy for survival. In any emergency, communication is the key that can unlock safety and reassurance. 6. Essential water filtration system or portable water purifier. Picture this scenario. You're suddenly cut off from your usual water supply. There's not a drop flowing through your taps and those refreshing showers. a distant memory. Now your only options are rain puddles, a nearby stream, or that murky pond which looks anything but inviting. Sounds troubling, right? That's where the magic of a water filtration system steps in, transforming dubious water sources into clear, drinkable, and safe water you can rely on. So think of it as having your very own mini water treatment facility wherever you go. If you choose a portable version, you're in luck. It fits seamlessly into any lifestyle, whether you're staying put at home or off exploring the wild. This mobility ensures that no matter the situation, clean water is always on hand. It's no exaggeration to say that a water filtration system is a bona fide life-saving device. When everything else falls apart, ensuring access to clean water becomes paramount. Don't find yourself unprepared in a crisis. Let clean water be a constant availability, not a gamble. So, what can you learn from my past mistakes? When putting together your emergency preparedness kit, a water filtration system should be at the absolute top of your list. In an emergency, clean water transcends from a mere luxury to a vital necessity. Trust me, it's an investment you won't regret, and one that will pay you back daily in safety and peace of mind. 5. Emergency lighting. When the grid goes down and plunges you into darkness, there's no time to waste fumbling around for a light source. Picture this: the power's out and you're staring into an abyss with no light to guide you. That's when having a reliable setup of emergency lighting will save the day, or rather the night. Investing in battery-operated lanterns, flashlights, and headlamps can set the stage for safety and efficiency when chaos hits. These aren't just tools, they're your passport to performing ordinary tasks under extraordinary circumstances. Imagine navigating your kitchen to cook dinner without tripping over furniture, or achieving the seemingly simple task of reading a crucial guidebook when there's no flicker of light. Life as you know it doesn't have to stand still when you've got the right equipment on hand. Emergency lighting ensures you not only illuminate your space, but also preserve a sense of security when the unknown looms large. Of course, having the tools without the power to sustain them is a luxury you can't afford in crisis mode. Stock up on an ample supply of extra batteries, whatever size your lights require, because once the initial charge runs out, you'll want to ensure these invaluable devices don't turn into useless objects in the dark. Keep a variety of battery types, ensuring your arsenal is equipped to handle all potential demands. So heed this warning and learn from others' oversights. Stock those lights and batteries today. In darker times, they aren't just sources of light, they're beacons of hope, your shield against uncertainty. Don't wait until it's too late to realize how valuable these resources truly are. 4. Fire starters. Imagine finding yourself in a survival scenario. The temperature's dropping, your stomach grumbling, and the world around you descending into chaos. In these moments, the ability to ignite a fire isn't just a luxury, it's a lifeline. Fire not only offers warmth, but also provides a means to cook food, purify water, and when the chips are down, signal for much needed help. So let's talk about what's essential for your emergency kit. Waterproof matches and lighters are a fantastic start. They're compact, lightweight, and a reliable source for igniting a flame. But here's where most people don't make that mistake. Investing in quality fire starters can ensure you're prepared even in the wettest of conditions. These versatile devices are designed to generate sparks that can ignite your tinder no matter how damp it gets. Speaking of tinder, you can easily prepare your own with common household items. Dryer lint or cotton balls infused with petroleum jelly are perfect tinder materials because they catch fire quickly and burn hot, providing enough time to get your firewood ignited. Told me that the secret to a roaring fire lies not just in the initial spark, but in the careful preparation and selection of your materials. Now is the time to gather your fire starting gear, guaranteeing you're equipped to handle whatever Mother Nature throws your way. Trust me, a good fire starter isn't just a tool. In dire situations, it can be your savior. 3. Emergency shelters. Picture this: an unexpected storm rolls through, turning your cozy home into a watery mess, or a wildfire advances, leaving you with mere moments to pack up and flee. These are the scenarios where having a reliable emergency shelter truly matters. It's not just about survival, it's about preserving your sanity and morale when the world around you is in disarray. Emergency shelters are your fallback plan when everything else is ground to a halt. They come in various forms like tents, tarps, or emergency bivvy bags, and they're designed to be lightweight, durable, and quick to set up. Think of these shelters as a portable version of home, offering refuge, warmth, and a crucial sense of security amidst chaos. The mistake I made was not prioritizing this essential piece of gear sooner. I overlooked the peace of mind that comes with knowing I had a dependable place to retreat to when disaster strikes. You might think that investing in an emergency shelter is unnecessary, a bit overprepared even, but trust me, it's an investment in your future, comfort, and mental well-being. When I finally got around to equipping myself with a quality shelter, I quickly realized its significance. More than just a physical structure, it became a beacon of hope, a place where I could catch my breath, devise a plan forward, and reassure my family in times of need. It transformed what could have been a dire ordeal into a manageable situation. 2. Durable footwear. You might not immediately think of footwear when considering emergency preparedness, but trust me, it's a pivotal part of survival gear that should never be underestimated. Picture this: you find yourself needing to evacuate swiftly or embark on a long journey on foot across unpredictable terrain. The very last thing you want is for your shoes to fall apart, leaving you stranded or compromised. In a crisis, your feet are your primary mode of transportation, and taking care of them should be a top priority. That means investing in high-quality, durable footwear that can meet the demands you might face. I'm talking about rugged hiking boots that offer ankle protection, ample support, and reliable traction for various surfaces. They need to endure the wear and tear of harsh environments, think rocky paths and muddy trails. Alternatively, rubber boots are a fantastic choice for wet conditions, keeping your feet dry and resilient in torrential weather. Even a sturdy pair of sandals can be invaluable for those moments when lighter, more breathable options are necessary. Reflecting on past experiences, I cannot emphasize enough how many times my journey has been easier thanks to well-chosen footwear. Imagine trying to make it anywhere with blisters or soaked feet. It's not only uncomfortable, but it can slow you down significantly when speed is of the essence. The lesson here is clear: don't cut corners regarding your deployment-ready footwear. Consider it the foundation of your survival gear. Invest time and resources into selecting the right shoes, ones that offer durability and comfort. Your future self, traversing whatever challenges might come your way, will thank you for this careful preparation. 1. Essential navigation tools. For when it really counts. Picture this: you've ventured into the great outdoors, and suddenly the lights go out, no power, no Wi-Fi, and no GPS to guide you back home. And in today's tech-savvy era, we lean heavily on digital devices to point us in the right direction. But when we're caught off guard, those luxury conveniences might fail us. That's why savvy prepping starts with acquiring some old-school, yet indispensable navigation tools. First and foremost, the humble compass should be part of your gear. It's a trusty sidekick, especially in dense forests or desert landscapes where recognizable features are few and far between. While it might seem like a simple piece of equipment, a compass can be your guiding star, helping you find your way when all seems lost. Alongside your compass, a topographic map is invaluable. Think of it as your treasure map, laying out the contours of the land, from hills and valleys to rivers and forests. It provides the bigger picture of your surroundings and can be your best friend for pinpointing critical elements like water sources or safe passages out of challenging situations. Familiarize yourself with how to read one, and you'll be miles ahead should the need arise. While some might argue that a GPS device stands against the no-tech ethos, it's a modern tool worth having, provided it's equipped with offline maps. Keep this gadget charged and ready as a backup to your trusty compass and map. In the worst-case scenario where digital fails, it's reassuring to know you have more than one iron in the fire. Mastering the art of navigation isn't just for explorers, it's a survival skill. But knowing how to read the land and navigate without digital gadgets can make the difference in any emergency scenario. Don't skip this fundamental yet potentially life-saving step in your preparedness journey. In conclusion, preparing for unforeseen challenges requires thoughtful planning and investment in essential tools and supplies. These 11 items, ranging from navigation tools and food preservation equipment to water purification systems and durable gear, are invaluable in ensuring preparedness before shift hits the fan. By learning from mistakes and prioritizing these essential items, you can fortify your survival arsenal and navigate future crises with confidence and resilience. Remember, it's not just about having the right equipment, but also mastering their use, ensuring you're equipped and capable when the unexpected arises.